There, Abby. Welcome back to another session of Longwar. We're up to session number 83, I believe. Yep. In the previous session, let's just say things are starting to go sideways with the campaign. To put it lightly, IRL been busy with trying to trim down the gigantic backlog of VOD footage from years past, and I'm almost caught up, which is saying something. So I've always put a constant hiatus of various kinds. I'm almost done, so hopefully we'll be going back to actual schedules. But in the previous session, just lots of setbacks when it comes to recovering from Exalt HQ at the end of the previous month. And while no new alien bases have been founded, fortunately, we are still in a bad spot of continuing to add to the memorial. I counted before the stream, we're up to 27 dead, not counting 9 red shirts from the past in-game year. So yeah, the casualty count is climbing and at an awkward rate. We are back in time before we launched off on the crashed fighter ship. We're gonna let the remaining 2 hours play out, and then we're gonna actually send a different team in. But you can sort of see, I'm trying to rebuild the defender. I'm trying to rebuild as best I can, but I really have my doubts about the the timeline of this reality continuing past this point. But maybe RNG will be kind today and not curve stop me on excellent percentages. So we're bringing Greek Liam. I already invoked the RAV training missions on the title, by the way, so. We are going to bring the hit and run assault. Greek Liam. The hit and run scout. Because we don't have a concealment scout, if I recall. Everyone else is recovering. I could bring double scouts and bring Rouge. It is tempting. Unfortunately, Jason comes an hour too late for the fighter ship, so. You know what? Sure. Medic, double scouts, assaults. That's because she recovered, apparently. I'm still trying to get up other gunners, right? Bison comes back in 3 days. Yeah, we'll still bring a corporal gunner. Surely RNG won't say no, won't laugh and just throw other terrifying stuff at us. Oh, yeah, also before I forget, because I always forget. Open up the companion. Right, medic assault, double scouts, NG gunner. I'd bring affable, but I don't want to fatigue injure them just for the sake of experience. Medic assault, double scouts, NG gunner, rockets. I will bring Kirikai for this. I realize I'm not bringing an infantry, but that's fine. We're bringing a marksman scout. I do realize I also do have a spare captain slot, so I may promote Liam after this mission. Smoke mirrors innate smoke that's dense with field surgeon. You don't need the big scope. But we will hopefully be able to capture at least something on this map. You're bringing that. Rouge is going to be in charge of bringing the marksman scope. Didn't I build one? No, wrong. It has to be equipped first. But I never did build a Gus. Well, I'll be fine. Did I build a? Yeah, I did. Now we got around to make it a Gus strike rifle, but it should be fine. I don't know why Annette's our stunner because we got our repair last mission. Forgot that fact. Tell you what, you're bringing the neuro regulator. You'll bring a capture device. Cross machine gun. It's a carapace. GLR, Castro suits. Kirikai support is ideal for this mission. Not sure what our final perk is gonna be, but it may just be double tap because it works with disabling shot. But you will be carrying your gun link. Who is bringing the scanner? Yeah, second thought, you're bringing the scanner with you then. Got too much support as usual. Well, should I just give you the... Yeah, I mean, no one else is using it, so sure. Yeah, that's good to me. I once again remind myself on what a crashed fighter can have. Oh, I never did notice it. +3 aliens when research gets high, right?
Brazilian authorities have requested our help, so that's where we're going next. It looks like we got lucky. The alien crash site is in a remote area, away from any major city centers. We should get down there and secure the site ASAP.
Operation Crimson Days. I was hoping you're not gonna repeat of last session though, because again, I don't want to knock on wood, but it.
Come in, HQ. Big Sky has reached the outer marker. Approaching the crash site now. Strike team is awaiting your orders.
Affirmative, Big Sky. Strike 1 is free to engage hostile targets at the crash site.
To say we've been having trouble lately with small ships is an understatement, given our history this month and in January with in-game January with handling small ships without it becoming a cluster truck.
Heading to that location.
Hey, there's actually a mountain in front of us.
Solid copy.
And we do have double scouts, so I guess trying to scan it isn't the worst idea. Mel's up here somewhere, it looks like. But is it tart? Oh, I guess check our side, I guess, while you're throwing it.
Metal scan is up.
Didn't look like it. Gunner. Gunner up top.
Let's do this.
Yes, come on.
Throw Rouge there. I guess Curie Kaisa there. Yeah, Curie Kaisa there.
I'm on it, Commander. Just don't send me into any dark corners.
And Overwatch.
Scanning.
Alright, popping her to scan.
Heading out. Visual on the goods.
See the mount. Go to there. And the mount's free. Alright. That means a net will approach. Or try to anyway.
I'm going.
Moving on target location.
Rockets here, it's there.
Understand. Moving up. Position confirmed.
Pull a gunner up a little bit. And you're fine where at. Steady. And you're fine where you're at too.
Quiet. Do you hear something?
Step to our right. Where is the ship relative to us, I always forget on maps like this. But I think you're gonna get the mail next turn, so just climb up for now.
Commander.
Chips over there. Head down for now. You are gonna steady. I could go the other way, try to see if I can find Mound, but I don't think that's really a wise choice.
Okay.
Right, I know fighter ships are supposed to be meld runs, but I'm also not sure if the aliens for this ship have randomized or not. If they have not randomized, we know what they are, and it's an actual legitimate threat.
Thought this through.
Roger, Dodger.
You're fighter at. Macho Man, you are going there.
Stepping off.
And we're just fine where they're at, just steady. Did not even see which person that melting was for, but oh well.
On the move. Got it.
Heat melt. Yeah, aliens are already planning big. Because they had roughly 9 melt when I checked on the abduction. That was the first mission of the month. Well, sort of peaked because that particular map we had no chance of realistically clearing, but
Will do.
from what I've seen, there's not that much really planned for the alien melts.
All right, I'm going.
And his name is John C.
Also, John Cena. Terrible.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it does remind me. Tomorrow is daylight. Well, tomorrow is daylight savings time, which it does mean we will be in Pacific time zone for. Yeah, we're able to set. We'll be in Pacific time zone until November. So I may be on an hour earlier or later, depending on which part of the globe you are. So, the more you know.
What's making that noise?
Okay, pop the last tracker we have. Coast looks clear. In quotes.
Will do.
Another day, another plank. I think if it's another plank, we're pretty much just boned.
I'm all over it.
Realistically, if we keep on having people just died and we're just goners come, we won't even survive getting to the base defense.
Headed there now.
I mean, heck, I did not expect Exalted Q to
On my
punish me so brutally with our mech troopers.
Will I get to kill aliens over there? Will do.
Double time.
Again, I didn't see who got the ping. It might be going to, there might be melt on the UFO or near it, but I at least got some melt in this reality, so not gonna complain.
Aye, aye.
Quiet. Do you hear something?
While that, I'll poke the bear and see what's at the other side. See what's over there.
Heading out.
Or not.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Close as our Rocketeers gonna get. Steady up.
Heading there now.
And steady.
Affirmative.
This will cover it
All
is.
right, I'm going. I'm rolling. Got it covered.
Melt in that direction. I don't care. That melts sense to me. I at least got some, which beats none.
I'm on it, Commander. Enemy spotted.
Oh, hi. Okay, at least he didn't start with a shot. What are you? You are a Vulcan. You don't have opportunists, right? No. Machine gun can only hit that. You have eyes on the Mechtoid? You do not, surprisingly. Oh, that's awkward. I mean, I guess you'll dome the Sextoid, I guess. What's your chance of Frights Mind? Ew, not that high, surprisingly. I mean, you're probably gonna try that.
That's a load of bull.
Nope, just no cells at all. As a Mechtoid does. He should be fine. He's in full cover, and the Sectoid support can't really do much to help him out.
It's right down.
Can I apply Chef in this distance? No, too far out.
Yes, Commander. Waiting.
Probably just outside LLS, and you're a scout, so. Alright, just Overwatch. Up, head down. Could I throw smoke in theory? Not really. He should be fine, but you're gonna move up anyway so that you can catch him up on the offhand he does get shot. Yeah, of course, hits a coin flip.
I'm taking heavy fire over here.
Well, at least I broke suppression prematurely, so there's that at least. Well, at least he's hunkering. He's hunkering. He hasn't taken any actual. No, he hasn't taken any actual health damage yet. It is still ideal, no, but he's sort of fine.
You know more about this than I do.
Right, where their mind where she also gets sight, they also get will, increased will. Well, that's gonna be a pain about to deal with. I also could have just science fired. I just realized that. Alright, what's the play? You're too far to really do much of anything because too many rockets. So you're gonna move up. So are you, because you're too far out, just at that range. I think what the net's gonna do, because I think that full cover is blocking LOS to the Vulcan. So I think that's gonna throw her grenade, just kill confirm and hopefully break this so we can see so that we can disable the mech twin for a turn.
Grenade out!
Okay, that gives you LS, cool. take it out for a turn.
Rendering X-ray immobile.
Hold back on you for a second. That was the best odd for a shot. Well, it's the only shot you have now. Also, thanks for the blessing and bed. He's not going to be in the flank position. And he's pretty sure he's acting as bait for me to run into the other pod, so. You are just going to steady. You are going to move up so you can take a better shot next turn with your hit and run.
I'm on the move.
You'll throw some smoke.
Clouds away.
Plus, it makes it bit good. I mean, you're not wrong. Flexes his gun cannons.
I'm taking heavy fire over here.
That's fine. At least you're close enough for me to apply shred.
Going hot. Let's soften them up.
Okay, you apply shred in the most inefficient manner, but it works. I only have one source of hollow, which is security K. But you do have the power of hit and run. Okay, shield's broken. You are gonna take 142 crit.
Got no ammo.
Run back your hit and run. Out of curiosity, what's my panic lock chances? Should I really rely on that? It'll probably be the last action I take realistically. Take a 93 for heat ammunition. bounces a gust bullet because, of course. Yeah, take a 79. It should be enough. Or damage control could cause problems. I was thinking my panic odds would have been a lot better. Yeah, that's fine. We can break the shield pretty easily. Your gun's empty. That one's your target. It's so shredded, yeah. Yeah, I see all that. So your shotgun's not gonna do much. It's not gonna do anything against that thing. Okay. Vulcan down. You are backing up because you need first aid bad.
Man up and get back out there. You know more about this than I do.
Nice shot.
Where do they plan to go? I'm taking heavy fire over here.
I don't suppose. No. I mean, we do have 3 captured. No. Yeah, it'd be funny if it connects. Yeah, about what I figured. But hear me out. What if we run that back? All right, never mind. All right, you called my bluff.
Exposing target. He's down.
Good to go. Locked and loaded.
It's killing time.
Yeah, okay, that's it. Okay, so they are the same pods, which is actually pretty bad. I mean, if that break's covered, it helps me with he's killing an outsider.
Suck on this.
Alright, just try to delete the tree. That works. Actually, no, I only partially deleted the tray. I thought it actually just full up, made it disappear. Okay, you do have the power of hit and run. There's unfortunately nowhere to exploit the strike rifle from this distance. Just reload. You're too far out to... You're too far out of strike rifle range for this. I pull back a net and our hit and run assault. Reload the sniper, pull them toward us. Yeah, that's probably the play. So you're gonna reload your gun.
Ready to rock.
Yes,
You're gonna
Commander.
fall back.
Yes, Commander.
Fall back, reload your gun.
Double time.
Fall back to there.
I'm rolling.
You are gonna throw smoke where you're at. Smoke that piece, smoke that as well. And Overwatch. You're gonna move forward so I can see where these other outsiders are at.
Moving.
Yeah, not sure where he went up to. It did choose a really poor place to be. In fact, I'm gonna flush this on the hope that it comes toward us so we can kill it with hit and run.
Exposing target.
Nope, when he went out further out of distance.
Getting it done.
I was hoping to flush him toward us, not away from us, but yeah. It happens.
Ooh.
Boo-boo.
Back online.
Let me reload.
your name?
I'm in danger.
Is this fine? Okay, this is not fine. Well, it still might be fine. Ow. Okay, that's not fine. That actually did hurt.
Dying on my hot cry, man.
I can say his pain. Well, this could have gone a lot better, if anything. Also, I hate the outsider variant of the Sectoid Commander. Stuff like that is just obnoxious to sort of counter.
That's it. I'm out.
Anyway, well, definitely this will kill confirm, so let it rip, Macho Man.
Rockets away.
Got something over here.
I still do have 3 different outsiders, and I am in a really awkward bind. Because I don't think you have the color to. Oh, I do. So if you go down, it's not to worry. I was thinking Rouge was a target of that 10 damage outsider, yeah, outsider hit. I could be cheeky, throw a grenade up there. It doesn't really help my situation of, and then there's outsiders knocking on my door. Again, this is fine. Maybe. Both of these are really desirable, but you need to pin one of these guys down.
X-ray lockdown.
Give them some dense smoke so they don't get shot as bad. Can only command Watchman for this distance. There's Overwatch. You're not going to be the main target of that attack. Yeah, Overwatch spell. Oh, there's a fourth. Oh, that's not good.
I'm taking fire.
Okay, at least that was a scratch compared to 10 damage. Alright, that worked out. Collection log slot completed. What'd you get?
Back in.
Guns dry. You have options on this on the main front. I'm worried about getting flanked, so you're gonna shoot these rockets. In there. Fire for effect.
Bring in the pain.
Well, at least he clonked damage. The tree's still intact. But we can't fix that. Here, hold this.
Tossing grenade.
Tree is gone. That means Hidden Red's active. That means Hazard can go to there. Oh, you're act. A, I didn't realize they had 9 defense. B, your accuracy went down because you got shot pretty bad. I mean, shots are shots. Take the one that's an Overwatch. And follow up with that other 59. Power of hit and run. Keep that guy pinned. You are going on a mission there. And it's at insult to injury.
Missed the target. I'm on the move.
They're trying to pull back.
But it's very ironic. The outsider's gonna run to other outside to the main outsider pod. I mean the outsider command pod, which is sort of funny in its own sort of way. You are going to take advantage of hit and run by going to there. there. Okay, or hit and miss charm.
Not good.
That means we know this is safe to go to. Except for 2. And you're gone.
Nailed him.
Okay.
Back up. You could patch up next turn if I can.
I hope you thought this through.
Totally did not think this through. Actually, tell you what.
Copy that.
On my way.
Use a gunner's mech kit to patch you up.
Wrap some dirt on it.
It's only a minor plasma burn. It's fine. It's probably not fine, but it's not health damage, though. It's fine. Maybe. It was in fact not fine.
I don't think we're alone out here.
Yes, sir. Location confirmed.
Rolling out.
Let's do this. Aye, aye.
Ideally, I would love to capture this thing for future base assaults, but we'll see. There's 2 other outsiders. They'll probably be a lot easier than this stray one that is probably leading us to the ship, honestly.
Let's rock. We're green to go.
Moving up.
Affirmative, moving out.
I'm on the move. On the move.
This stuff is heavy, you know.
Let's set your rockets.
I'm on it, Commander. Yes, sir. Shh, you hear that?
Just reload your gun.
Ready to engage.
Wait, that you had an action. Oh, it's a weird visual bug.
Moving.
I do have a scanner.
On the move.
Move you up a little bit first.
Heading there now.
See if I can see where the command pod's at the very least. Look at the power source popped. I can only assume left side of the ship, so.
If that's what you want.
10-4. Roger, Dodger.
Yeah, at least we're hitting our robot shots.
We have them running.
Unfortunately, outsiders do regen, so sort of a moot point, but it's damage. I am gonna go for it though, since we're probably not gonna activate the command pod.
Rendering X-ray immobile.
Sit down.
Target's still up.
That should be range for hit and run.
Got it covered.
Oh, that does not count out. He's gonna want to move and break suppression, so this does work.
When do I get to shoot an alien?
Is it panoramic dampening? No, they just haven't saying I will. You are gonna overwatch, it's gonna want to run.
Hunt them down. Already there.
That may be overkill for what I want to do. Yeah, about what I figured. I didn't think the shred would hit and crit, so well.
Back online. Wait, I have to reload. Back online.
Let's rock. Oh yeah.
It's killing time.
Better than taking a pot shot and knocking down one of our scouts.
Rock and roll.
Do I have any more motion trackers? No, I'm fresh out. All right.
Checking.
Just gonna play this by ear for the moment. So I get an audio pip to
Stepping off.
give me an idea of where they're at.
On my way. 10-4.
Yes, Commander.
What's making that noise?
I want to see if I can at least see where exactly they are. I already guessed probably over there. So this is probably safe.
Wilco.
And this is probably safe as well. Oh.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Where you're at is probably fine for the engagements.
Already there.
I'm running for it.
Moving out. I see you, Commander.
They are there. I can tell by the tile scanning. I try not to do it, but in this specific circumstance, since we just dealt with a metric ton of outsiders, I want to not walk into them willingly.
Okay.
If they are there... If I didn't nuke this tree, I could actually take advantage of it, but... Play it by ear, I guess.
Yes, Commander.
I'll put the sniper there. They should have eyes for disengagements. So just run there for now.
10-4.
When do I get to shoot an alien?
The question is when we get to blow up an alien, because engineer.
On the move. Moving. What was that? Throw in the hook. I'm rolling.
Okay, you're in position.
Roger, tracking.
So are you. That should have been steady. Oh well. What's your rocket angle?
I'm rolling.
Eh, go there and steady. I may start off with stress as I know roughly where they're at. Actually, well... yeah, if they're there and there, stress should be easy to thread in there. Yeah, that works. I know.
Eat this. Firing shredder rocket. Hostiles spotted.
At least run is in capture range, so that works.
This one's going nowhere.
Not sure where the hit the other one went to. So it's not in any position to be hit by hit and run. Is this a special one? Nah, run in the mill.
Damn it! Missed the target. Heading out.
Could I run and gun to this? Not realistically. I guess I can run a gun there, see if I can at least tap it with... see if I tap it since it's pretty close range.
Moving at the speed of death. Good copy. Moving on target.
Yeah, I tried.
That is not good.
Problem is, it's gonna heal all that damage I just dealt to it. Yeah, I guess I can do something really stupid.
On the move.
I'm not sure on the capture odds, but it is something that's different, I guess.
Moving.
So you're saying there's a chance?
I'd rather just kill it.
Yeah.
It's still up. Watch the sides.
Watch the flanks. Adjusting aim.
You're going for a flank, aren't you? No, but that's gonna hurt, isn't it? Okay, that's a scratch. That's fine. It's just a flesh wound. See if I can flesh you out somewhere else.
Get out of there! I'm out of firepower over here.
That's affirmative. Shot failed to connect.
The problem is that makes my hit or run not really have an angle at all.
Affirmative.
Okay, that was unfortunate.
Missed.
It's a battle of attrition I did not want to wage against. Especially since my sniper is so close to the action. I think he's safe for this turn though, but this is not really a good position to be taken in the first place.
Running. On the move. Missed.
Yeah, I need Annette to fall back before she gets a crit. It's a crit. Crit before she gets critted.
I'm running for it.
I'll get him next time.
And the gunner dropped the penny. I hate that bug sometimes. Okay, that's fine. That is not fine. I think that's actual damage he took now. No, he's just within not being hurt that bad. Okay, this guy needs to go.
Solid copy.
You want to show the great double cap?
Locked and loaded.
Also, no points. No point refund option. For me wanting to capture stuff, this is not really going the way I anticipated it would.
I'm on the move.
Patch yourself up.
Yes, sir. Copy that.
Go there, head down, so you can actually hit your target next turn. Ow. I hate outsiders sometimes.
Hunt them down. Let's do this.
I mean, armor damage, but we're not catching that thing from this range.
God, it's moving.
I probably just have to kill it because it's gonna eventually maneuver into my sniper's line of sight, and that's gonna cause a bunch of problems.
Heading to that location. Time to mode it.
Damn it, missed the target. Let's do this.
I need you to give him smoke, or else he's probably gonna get shot and killed. Although I don't think I'm able to because
Moving out.
too much distance.
I'm on the move.
Not sure if I'll cover or not, but it's better than nothing. The game's saying yes, but I really doubt it. It's better than nothing.
Heading for that location. It's getting time.
Okay, at least he probably missed a pot shot, so that helps.
Roger, Dodger. Aye, aye.
I don't think this counts for hit and run. No, it does not, unfortunately.
Solid copy.
Back to not being in awkward cover.
Let's do this. Heading out.
No, this thing's just gonna be slippery scuff to try to flank. I was thinking that would have killed.
Getting it done.
Yeah, I lost control of the situation. I think that's fine, but I don't know where the heck this thing's scuttled off to.
Already there.
Let's do this.
Moving out. Locked and loaded.
Over there, probably looks like.
Moving out. Rub some dirt on it, you wimp.
I'm ready. Back in.
Double time.
I feel bad for Annette, honestly.
Let's do this.
Should have been an easy capture, and yet I'm having to fumble around like this.
I'm on it, Commander. Ready to rock. Rock and roll. I don't think you're alone up here.
Oh, you're up there, actually. Interesting. Based on the camera, not based on if I can see it or not.
Roger then.
Hello there. I don't suppose I can just break your gun from this distance. Yeah, about what I figured.
Disabling target. That is not good. Moving to position. Will do.
My scout's probably about to get domed in a second.
I'm on it, Commander. Good copy. Moving on target.
All right, all right.
And at this point, I don't think I have to wait even capture since it ran so far away from us.
I'm rolling. On my way. Quiet. You hear something? Moving. We're green to go.
Do I have a backup case stencil south? Not really from that distance. Technically a hit and run attack, but that's just suicidal, if anything. But I do have a command. I think we got this.
Moving at the speed of death. Stepping off.
Because I can just command, just have you fire back, right? Game. I did want to capture a tab, that's not going to happen.
On my way.
It's still in CCS range, so that's not actually no way. No, it's in CCS range.
I'm rolling.
I'm running for it.
Running.
Got it.
Thank goodness.
Excellent work. All objectives complete.
Well, at least the curse of the training missions is over for now, but could have been an easy capture, but I flushed once too many and it sort of made the situation too dangerous.
Our soldiers returned home safely, and they recovered a significant amount of the
Nobody is
substance
injured.
for our research. Excellent work.
And everything is damaged on the ship. Well, to be fair, I need to cash more than the alloys, so. Right, 12 days so we have flight suits. And I'm making I'm rebuilding my Mark II mech in a couple days. And research is just stagnant because I need the Illyrium for other stuff. I guess I could print. How's my air game looking? You need to go there. My South America interceptors have seen better days. I serve someone from Europe to South America. Alright, that'll do. That's a terrible trade. You know, trade 2 potential laser plasma carbines of our own designed for 2 scientists. That's just bad.
Contact detected.
Ah, crap, really, game. I mean, I knew they were going to do a harvest run. I didn't realize they were going to do it this early in the month.
Contact detected.
I have 14 hours. Well, let time advance until it's time to deal with that. I may have to pull Ross out of side training, which sucks, but I need him for this big mission. Yeah, I don't have a choice. He's probably gonna use the Exalt scope, I guess. And I also don't get a mech suit, which also sucks. Okay. Ross Bursker says he rebel because they recovered.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Yeah, we'll have another chance to side train Ross at some point. Tallywags. Cypher infantry, sniper, gunner, medic. Concealment scouts, tandem grenadier, and Ailme came back just in time. First, we'll be taking the size scope, Gauss gun, Titan. Laser sight for now. Bipod and a scope if I have one. Well, if things go according to plan, she should be a gunnery sergeant next rank, which will get her bombard so she can throw her smokes where they need to go. Your grenades are mayhem and have tandem. You don't have a secondary heart yet, do you? No. Abilities what you need most. Okay, then you have to carry the scanner. Who else is under armored? Technically Sedzi, but yeah, it's well, not realistic. It should be going to our officer medic. Okay, so Berserker has a scanner, Jason has motion trackers, concealment scouts. Yeah, we're good to go.
Strike one. Prepare for landing.
We're dropping you just inside the Egyptian border. The alien craft set down in a remote area. Securing the site is our top priority. As always, we should eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area.
So because aliens are super strapped on resources, there will probably be a second transport. Hopefully these aren't back to back, otherwise I can't really do much about the other landed transport ship. Hopefully the RNG is actually going to continue to be kind and not curb stomping with certain stompies. I hope.
HQ, this is Big Sky. We are in position and awaiting further orders.
Roger that, Big Sky. Strike one, you are green to deploy.
No.
Approach with extreme
What's
caution.
happening?
Current
No.
enemy status at the
This
site is
isn't right.
unknown.
This isn't right.
This is fine. I really don't like this spawn because there's no cover to work with, but it's fine. And this is why we bring in concealment scouts.
Position confirmed.
Wait, isn't this where the yeah, I forgot why I don't like that particular spawn point for this map. Well, I wanted to see if at least the AO is clear. It looks like the answer is yes for now.
On the move.
No, there's no take backies. And then I forget. Okay. Ordinarily, there's no take backsies. I forgot to give Revel an actual gun. You know, this casualty. No better spot. I'm gonna actually refund those points. It's the rewind pay totally wasn't the deciding factor. It's the whole Rebel has no gun. Because Rebel going in with regular saw is gonna do jack all against actual enemies. These air when I want it's pretty much at the top of the list, so I'm not really not really a make or break situation. To be fair, I gave you actual armor. I just forgot to give you an actual gun. Then again, I always give my snipers I always under armor my snipers because realistically they shouldn't be at close range. That's fine, that's fine. Old respirator implants. Right, first guy had the laser pistol as a secondary. And that's Titan suits. Okay, everyone has an actual gun. People have actual armor. God color has been equipped. Just remind me, Tally can revive has smoke grenades that have combat trucks. But no smoke and mirrors. Got it. Okay, this time we're good. Anyway. I'm expecting a second land at large. I'm not sure when exactly.
We're dropping you just inside the Egyptian border. The alien craft set down in a remote area. Securing the site is our top priority. As always, we should eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area.
Operation Twisted Stranger. I do know we desperately need both these ships' resources to replenish our armor and mech suits.
HQ, this is Big Sky. We are in position and awaiting further orders.
Roger that, Big Sky. Strike one, you are green to deploy. Approach with extreme
Oh,
caution.
at least in this rally we ended up on the backside of the ship, which is still questionable. Oh boy. Immediate contact to our north. On the bright side, there's meld. Do I care about the meld? No.
Copy that.
I just want to know if our size at least safe or not. The answer is maybe. Might as well at least see what's over there exactly. Oh boy, I love when a tracker sees nothing. I was thinking either up here down there. Oh boy. Well, I know where the snipers are going for the time being.
Time to motor.
Because we know our backside is at the very least somewhat secure.
Я уже там.
Bien, commandant. On the move. Rolling out.
Lids, mutons, and I don't know what else. Well, for the time being, since the scanner didn't pick up what the other pod ate, I'm just gonna go around the side for now.
Иди, мой.
I'm on it, Commander.
Shh, you hear that?
What does the tracker say? There's something to our side. Unsure what exactly. Yeah, the lack of full cover at this angle sort of hurts us a little bit. I think the melt's on the roof, so we're not getting that melt. Okay. We are just gonna hold our ground because I don't know which angle's worse, honestly. Realistically, both angles look horrible. It just depends on what's the other pod exactly.
heading to that location.
Mostly because it's a matter of I hear lids, and because this is a landed ship, it could be a lidzilla, which would be a nightmare. It could be lidzilla. It could just be, at the very least, a lesser hive queen. It could be anything.
Silencio. No oís nada.
Oh, no, I think I'd rather pick my poison with whatever the other pot is.
Afirmativo.
And just hope it's a lid friendly pot or something like that. Something that's melee focused.
Moving to designated position.
Yeah, that knowledge that's me anyway in the first place. Alright, what is this, Jason? Okay, that's not terrible. It's scary. The leader is just a run-of-the-mill behemoth. I don't suppose. Oh no, definitely not. Ah, Berserker, please. Bad time for that. I was gonna have him send an Overwatch. That's not gonna happen.
He fallado el blanco.
Yeah, I need this guy shredded. Why shred? CCS should kill that Berserker. Already stay still, alright. Sure.
I'm rolling. No way that just happened.
Down with your target, Russ. Game please. That's a 91. You just missed. At least the percentage shot's working. both of those options are going to be bad, but you can at least double tap. You need to back up. Please kill it. No, it's gonna break cover in a second. Ouch. Mutons being muton, that's fine. Got a gun without you sort of tackling my cover and hurting them. Run-of-the-mill mutons.
He's down.
And at least it's the people that aren't going to be that aren't on the front line, so that's fine. And back up.
Je suis en route. Hauling ass. Rate pour la baston.
There probably is 2 more enemies in that pod. Didn't really get a good head count, but I think there's only 2 left. If they haven't turned tail and ran away, that is. Yeah, it can count. Huzzah. Yeah, those are the last 2. Well, at least Rebels hitting 60s.
Конец лунатику. Мне стрелять нечем.
Got him. Guns dry.
Okay, that wasn't a bad first engagement. Could have been a lot worse. I just wasn't making on Russ missing a 91 with all that accuracy boosting stuff he has.
Let's do this.
Yep. Didn't mean to open the console. So lands a mutant sound cell. Your gun's dry. Ross does not care about ammunition because snapshot lock and load.
En marcha.
Locked and loaded.
C'est bon.
Roger, I've got eyes on Danny.
What was that sound?
Yeah, I check what's on our side now that the metons are dealt with for now. Well, berserkers and metons. I'm gonna go up top, but I don't trust my chances. I mean, I also don't like being entering from the backside of the ship, but I can't be too picky today, I guess.
Andando. Orders confirmed. On the move.
The lack of full cover just hurts.
En marcha.
Well, at least that's safe. I'll poke my head next turn. We'll just head down for now.
Solid copy. Moving to position. I'm rolling.
Creo que por aquí no estamos solos.
Okay. Yeah. Feels weird being on this angle for once, but it's an angle. It's a very sus angle, but
Moving to position.
it's an angle I'll pick on my own volition, I guess.
Roger, tracking.
On y va.
Allá voy.
I hear a melt pit, the melt's dead to me. Where? Yeah, I'm not sure where, because I didn't think I'd see something on the ship immediately. Well, we'll find out what it is next turn. I could also just pull up my motion tracker, but I didn't want to burn a charge just to take a peek at where exactly.
Afirmativo. On my way.
Vámonos a la estación.
¿Qué demonios era eso?
Some sort of stationary pod, maybe. Oh, that could be the command pod, actually. That's not really an angle I want to approach then. It may not be, but it's also very risky.
Venga, vamos, vamos.
Because if it is, then I am foobarred. Okay, well, I'm just gonna throw a scanner then, I guess.
Obteniendo mejor vista.
Yeah, not the pod I was expecting, but it definitely is a pod that is there. Sucks, but I might as well just aggro them now so they can approach us.
Got him. Enemy in sight.
Looks like it's probably a Vulcan now, so it's not the worst sort of enemy to be dealing with.
Объект уничтожен.
Yeah, it's a Vulcan. Overwatch is in a really obnoxious corner. Oh, you don't even see. You see the sex toys that's right there. Well, that's awkward.
Moving. Locked and loaded.
Я в пути.
Overwatch. I don't think Jason's in danger, but you're gonna have your head down so you don't. No, you're gonna go to there. You'll be out of sight of that obnoxious mess. And most importantly, you won't be flank revealed or activate your CCS and reveal yourself. So go to there.
Okay.
I'm assuming you got a armor burp task. The mech's always gonna be a pain.
Negative damage.
I also like how my scout somehow got flank revealed by something that should not have flank revealed.
Shot failed to connect.
Пора рисовать звездочки.
Okay, Burst needs to move because unfortunately his mind got fried, which means
Roger that.
he's probably gonna get his mind toyed with by a sectoid again, if I don't.
Afirmativo.
You are gonna jump your smoke out of safety because Magtoy may decide just to roll up. Okay, there's a Vulcan's in a visible position now. Okay, for the time being, just reload your gun.
Good to go.
Get steady. Pharaoh, good luck with the extra hour. Wow. The hour of adjustment, I guess.
Rock top bend.
Good news, you temporarily switched your time base to Arizona time. I mean, you're not wrong. Until like November, so. And the mech toy decides to just leave. Man, they're gonna just be an annoyance. Okay, well, knowing that we can just run back to somewhat safe cover. Go to there. Can at least pick off the ad so they're no longer trying to do mind merge shenanigans.
Лунатик готов.
На переходе. Bien. Muy bien.
Yeah, this thing is too much at the rights. Bye-bye.
Got him.
Broken down. Powerhouse that is Ross.
En marcha.
I'm still stuck in a weird spot of knowing where the command pod is, but I don't want to touch it because it's actually for dev, so we're gonna have to just avoid it for now.
А теперь в бой.
Ajá, me muevo. Ok, je bouge. On the move. Eyes peeled, Commander.
Yeah, maybe going on top is the play for now until I can get a better position, I guess. Oh, I hate a meld. Well, maybe it turns too late, but it's good to know that's where the meld can was at one point.
Position confirmed. I'm on the move.
Okay. I think for the time being, I will go to there.
Выхожу.
Es hora de correr. Covering now.
I guess speaking of sleep, I probably will get at least some sleep. Probably for the next half hour.
Me dirijo allí.
Yeah, interesting. My scout may be concealed, but he sort of has close
Выдвигаюсь.
close quarters. I always get the name mixed up. He does have close combat specials, so even though this is definitely safe, if something jumps down, he's gonna reaction fire and blow his cover. So that is something to be aware of.
Ya estoy. Position confirmed. Ten-4. On the move. Je fonce. Headed there now.
Okay, enough for that Archangel suit being done right about now, but I'll make a lot once it actually is built.
Running.
Okay. If I was smart, I would put red where I was thinking of putting them last turn.
On the move.
Ça roule. En marcha.
Moving.
Okay. Keep moving up, Bersker.
That's affirmative.
Yep, interesting enough, there's no movement on the tracker.
Moving out.
I mean, other than the obvious. Interesting.
A ello voy.
Oh, frick. I wasn't expecting to see contact on a second move. Do they see him? What is that? Split pot. Possibly a split pot, or I don't see the other members of it. Now that's quite a surprise. These just regular floaters. I can't quite tell if those are heavies or not. If those are heavies, we're in for a bad time. Oh, frick, that flank reveal just in it. That might be a Mongo. Yes, that is a Mongo. Oh, just... I mean, good news, that's what the Uber is. Bad news, I'm about to pull two different pods in a hot second. Yeah, we don't see it, because obviously we don't. Okay, I see where this is going, game. Bravely run away. Did I pull the other pod? Yes, it did. Heavy's in the lid. Almost sounds like a rock band for a second there, but not ideal.
Stepping off. Moving to position. I'm on the move.
They're too far out to engage this next turn, so we'll probably smoke next turn. What I'm worried about is the lid, because I'm not sure how close it scattered to our position. Oh, that's not real. Did you have to run to us? He did. Really? Don't see it. Well, that's awkward. Anyway, run, Jason. Run like the wind. Yeah, that's about what I expected for how close they bloody are. What do you guys see? Basic floater. Air Cobra, because of course. And a sentry. $25 crit. Oh, one pip off from dying. Yeah, finish him off, says he. Air Cobras are nasty because they have attack sense and they can fly, so they have ridiculous. They can have ridiculous defense. At least I'm picking some of them off. My main concern is I don't know where the Mongol went. But it's probably close by. Anyway, keep running, Jason, like the wind. You may get shot, but that's a risk I might have to take. Hopefully Berserker can do something about it.
Heading there now.
Although I am worried about Berserker because we don't see the Mongo. Oh yeah, there's a net.
Missed.
Well, that dude's gonna die in a second, so that's fine.
Could use some ammo over here. No longer a threat.
Okay, well at least that's good. No, there's still a Mongo out there.
За дело.
I'd rather it comes to us and have Jason chase it down, because if it catches him at a bad place, he's gonna just get turned some mulch.
Already there.
Prête pour la baston.
I'm ready.
I also need to pull Berserker back because of the Mongo. Oh, there it is. Oh no, don't come up. That's a really bad place for him to be. This is bad. So I know where the Mongo's at. Unfortunately, where Berserker's at, he's gonna die if he stays there. What's the other things to worry about? Regular, heavy, sentry, and other mutants I'm not really worried about, but what I am worried about is where the Mongo's at. Hopefully this pulls it down so that we can actually take it out proper.
Es un placer. Hagamos los picadillos.
Okay, good. That was just sketch in so many different ways. So remember what the Mongo's capable of doing again? Alright, it has tax sense. Tax sense, 25 defense. Reflexes, shock armor. Okay, so it pretty much just gets all of its tax sets on, where it pretty much gets tax sense. Yeah, this is probably where we burn a command shot. And I apply hollow. Well, what do I have a source of hollow? Jason. He should be fine where he's at. Ball's been applied. Or he panics on a 90. If he should be fine. I hope. Missing an 81. That's, oh, that sucks in so many different ways. Run it back. Except, bloody hell. I messed up. I didn't realize this gun was partially dry.
We're green to go.
There's a chance we still can kill this. Not if I miss 83s, that matter. Shark armor isn't gonna be killed.
Moving to position.
Okay, good.
I need ammo.
Jeebus. I'm really worried about grenades going down the lane, so you're gonna move.
On the move.
And we'll go from there. I don't have any faith in what the heavies are gonna do.
Recibiendo tiros.
Okay, floater brain. I'll take it. Jason's still in trouble, but floater brain. And I do have a convenient double tap. Not nice. F it. Okay, really low ball rocket, sure.
Back in.
I... The heavy CM. I don't think he has range to do what he has to do. Well, it's Hannibal kill, so go for it. I still have a meat ton, I still have problems, but it's not as bad now.
Smoke's in the air.
Apparently I still have this to deal with. Is Jason done panicking? Jason's done panicking. Good. What are these guys? Just regulars. Rebels gonna be cheeky and just throw an AoE suppress. I'm unsure if Berserker is safe because there's still heavies around. But he's gonna jump down because it's too dangerous for him to be up there.
Я пустой.
He fallado el blanco. Planted him. Rolling out.
Okay, he's safe. Chances are the heavy did run off, but I didn't want to take. I did not want to take a chance on that.
On the move.
You're gonna back up, so you don't get shot.
Убедился.
Oh, you actually stayed in place, actually. Oh, that was your target.
Negative ammo. I'm spent.
Okay.
Afirmativo.
Estoy preparada.
Overwatch.
What was that? Vous avez entendu?
No, Ross can take care of this.
Green to go.
Because again, the power of snapshot, your gun is never dry.
No longer a threat.
I mean, that snapshot, lock and load snapshot combo. It's dumb, it's dumb, and yet it works. I know how the exhaust snipers feel when they can just do their cheeky little hot shots.
C'est bon.
So I probably still have a heavy out there, a heavy floater of some type.
Afirmativo.
But I think the Mongo pod is dealt with. Just had to save you back up a little bit.
Спешу.
If we're getting flanked by the heavy out, it may take a pot shot on the snipers. Or anyone, really.
Field, Commander.
A ello voy. En marcha.
I'm on the move. Rock and roll.
Overwatch. I'll check up top next turn.
There's something out there.
I don't know if I'm unfortunate. It's probably with the other pod that we're trying not to activate. Yeah, is there? Oh, come on in. We may be dealing with yet another transport ship. Yeah, they just say that one grenade did a bunch of damage. We may have had to deal with a Mongo and a bunch of other shenanigans, but it's been somewhat tame. Stuff may have died there. Where's the Mongo? Oh, there's a Mongo. You know, by the LZ. As one does.
Attendo.
Don't know where you're at, and it's concerning.
¿Oís eso?
You're at a heavy floor joined what I assume is the command pod, which sucks.
Allí voy.
Yeah, I saw that. I did see the red bar, so it is where I think it is, which again sucks. Well, I have an idea for how to kill it. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get out of the situation. But it's a risk I'm willing to take. No, this looks like I will only just touch the important one.
I'm rolling.
Okay, don't be a jerk. I know where it's at. If I really doubt I'll see the other things. Yeah, well played. I won't see the other things. That's the command pod that you're just at. Outplayed by a floater. I don't know how I feel about that.
Heading to that location.
Either that or a teleporter, one of the two.
Bien sûr, je serai de voir.
Oh, I call bull. That shouldn't flank reveal.
Recibo fuego intenso.
That should flank reveal. The other one should not have done so. I'm only gonna call bull on many things regarding stealth, but let me just double check first. No, there's no LOS between that Muton and Jason. So I'm gonna run that back. Also, I didn't realize there was still a Muton that was still alive from that. Where it's from that Mongo pod. Well, we know what not to do. It's like the game knew I was gonna sniper cheese them and it decided to pull their punch,
Начинаю движение.
so to speak.
Double time.
I guess further proof of the AI will cheat as blatantly as possible. Yep, totally. Right. Oh, Jason's down there still.
Estoy en marcha.
Okay, I guess we'll pick up the Muton first so it doesn't flank reveal on a real awkward angle for
Выполняю.
whatever reason.
On the move. What was that sound? On my way.
Marchando.
Okay, what have we found so far? We saw the Mechtoid pod, a lesser berserker pack, Mongol pod, heavy floaters. Also, reasonable chances maybe the entire map if it's not tarped. Or there's a reasonable chance that I'm fretting about. There's a reasonable chance this may not be the command pod, but it's hard for me to believe this is not the command pod, so.
What was that?
Estoy en marcha.
But I think once we pick out these two stragglers, I probably will call it for tonight, and we'll deal with the rest of this UFO next session. Yeah, the AI is obviously doing teleport cheese. Jason's probably gonna get shot in a second. I see them making a dumb play to try to shoot him. Oh, it's gonna do something dirty, isn't it?
Gotta find some cover. They're trying to pull back. A lot of heat on me.
Yeah, Berserker's not a beast.
X-ray neutralized.
Trying to pull the same tactic that got Commissar killed. Am I amused? Not really. Am I glad it's dead? Yes.
Enseguida.
We're green to go. Reloaded. Covering now.
Voy hacia ese lugar.
Good copy. Moving on target. Orders confirmed. On the move.
¿Oís eso?
Headed there now.
They're still right there. Yeah, they're standing where I think are like the derps they are. Which means I'm at an impasse again until they decide to wander over here.
Voy hacia ese lugar.
Oh, hi.
¿Habéis oído algo? Afirmativo.
They're just gonna stand there till I do something, aren't they? Okay, well, if that's what they're gonna do, I want to pull Jason back, and I think next session we'll deal with the command pod, I guess. I hope that my instinct's wrong about that room being the command pod. And we'll go from there.
Пора пробежаться.
Or there's also the chance the mutants might decide to just roll up while we're positioning accordingly, but that's a risk I'm willing to take.
I'm rolling.
Уже иду.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Okay, well, my setup is I'm gonna be next turn we deal with the command pod. I mean, next session we'll deal with the command pod. Just want to see what this next turn will do. If those mutons will decide to actually run toward us or not. Okay, throw a save point here.